Hi everyone, it's Jaclyn with Skin Perfect Academy and Color Me Perfect Cosmetics and Skin Perfect Spas. So holidays are coming up and I wanted to share with you a couple different tricks when you're using highlighting for your face, because many of us, if we're gonna do even like some special Zoom call, or maybe we're gonna get together with just our family, we want to look our best. And I think using the idea of light and shading is one way just to bring out the beauty in our features. So at Color Me Perfect, we have highlighting sticks, and I'll show you a couple of them. They look like this. And highlighting sticks are great, and they're easy to use for people who want to add a little bit of shimmer or pearlescence to their face. So I want to show you how to use those today. And also I'm going to use one of our new vegan glosses, which are super shimmery and sparkly. They're so pretty. So I'm going to show you how to kind of take this everyday look and holiday it up. All right, so when you're going to use any type of highlighting stick, they're very, very creamy. So they have this like really creamy texture, and they absorb really easily into the skin. However, we want it to stay. So when you want it to stay, you have to go ahead and do your primers, and then you do your foundation, and then you lightly dust. You can use like a translucent powder all over your face. We have one called Perfectly Clear. You can use your mineral baked powders and then just lightly dust. You just want a light coating on your face. See, I like to use anything with like a shimmer on my eyes. Now, the only reason I'm not using one of those shimmer sticks on my eyes is because I have like an oilier eyelid, so it won't stay, and I don't prefer it. I like more of a powder on my eyelids, and then I find that my shadow is staying a lot longer. Of course, using an eyelid primer underneath is perfect, but for me, the creamy sticks, I'll just have a hot mess around my eyes. So I prefer not to use that. So it is also important to use bronzing and making sure you've contoured, because the idea of using light and shadow is to make things pop. So having a little bit of contrast, but also making sure you blend, is going to be uber important. So make sure you have done your primer, foundation, light powder, and then you've bronzed. Okay, so now we get to do the sticks. All right, so I'm going to use Ignite. Ignite is one of my favorites. Now, if you're medium to darker skin tone, this one is called Solar. So I would use the Solar. So I want to apply the light like in a triangle right on my cheekbone. So I'm kind of using just like this little bit of a triangular pattern, and not a whole lot. And notice I'm patting it in. Okay, and I can also, if I want to narrow the bridge of my nose, I can put a little bit just right on the bridge of my nose. Now, if you're oily in your nose, I wouldn't recommend it. And then you could do a little bit on the tip of my chin. That brings, anytime you put light on, that brings it forward. Okay, and then you could have just a little bit on your forehead if you want. If you have a small forehead, because I kind of have a big forehead, but if you have a small forehead, that's going to make it look bigger. And that's pretty much it. That's how easy these are. It's just a matter of putting it on and gently patting it in. That's it. And you can add, or, just use a little amount that you want. You can layer it. And then now another fun one that we have is called Adorable. Now this one's more of like a cheek tint creamy color. So I'm going to use a little bit of this. Now it's going to look like really crazy when you first put it on, because it's a cheek tint. They're bright. But then you can kind of take your finger and just pat them in. See, and it gives you a little bit of color. And it doesn't look super bright, but it gives you kind of like that really flushed, pretty look. And it's so holiday. So now you can use, like, I could change my mind and do a red lip with this. I have already kind of created more of a nude pinkish tone lip. But I'm going to then take our new vegan gloss, and it has a lot of sparkle. And I already have our lip stays on. Color Me Perfect lip stays, so it's gonna give something for this gloss to anchor onto. And then I am ready for my Zoom date or my Zoom holiday event, or even having friends and family over. So I hope this was helpful and you'll have fun with your shimmer highlight sticks. So make sure you can go on colormeperfect.com, buy them online. You can stop into one of our Skin Perfect spas or one of our Color Me Perfect retailers that are listed on our website. So have fun, and I'll see you next time.